Well, it's quite unfortunate that we have not woken up to understand that you cannot just arrest people because they have equipments on them. American veterans of Igbo descent, Avid.
All join, they will not stop Biafra. And they will not stop the fight. And they will not stop the battle. Both international and locally. Not even the British, like the one they did before. Because they are the one in charge, in power, controlling the UN that time. It will not take place again. If they rise, the countries will rise.
And a lot of people come out and say that why is it that that's the Biafrans, on Sarah report from the comment I saw on an article. They said, why is the veterans, the Igbo military US veterans, why are they, so sluggish as regards dragging the British government to ICC and the ICJ? Why is it that they are slow? Is it that they are not confident of what Nnamdi Kanu did, when he was still, active? What's your take as regards this?
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Irrespective of where you are watching us from, I remember humble Sir Benjamin Johnson Ezesnachi, aka the Biafran evangelist. Listen and listen good, my beloved brothers, my beloved viewers, my listeners, my watchers, our audience, and our loved ones, well wishers. May God bless you all to start with. Now listen and listen good. The veterans that are now complaining, they are not laying their complaint as a result of that. They don't know what to do. Or they don't have what it takes to remove Nnamdi Kanu where he is, under the custody of the terrorist nation like Nigeria. What did Nigeria have? If Nigeria have anything, they should have stopped insurgency. If they have anything, they would have stopped the insurgency. But because they are zero, so those veterans that are speaking, they are just like trying to let them know, not that they don't know what to do. But they are trying to tell the world and the UK and to tell Nigeria that you people are acting and partnering together to go against the law of the land, even the law of Nigeria and the law of the UK. Because UK themselves knows that according to their own constitution, there is a law legally recognize every citizen of their country, who give them the impetus to speak on their behalf, to defend them and to fight for them, irrespective of the country which they find themselves. Of which Nnamdi Kanu fall into that category. Why they are still silent so far so good is what I don't really understand. But at the same time, to my own personal knowledge of it is that they themselves are seeing Nnamdi Kanu as their enemy. They are seeing Nnamdi Kanu as one who want to take away food from their mouth. That is the way I see. That is why they are yet to act and they are yet to speak. But to the veterans that are speaking now, they are not speaking that they don't know the next step to take. Because I don't know, maybe they are just trying to give the British the time to remind them in case they have forgotten before taking them to ICC and to ICJ. Are you listening to me? Do you get it now? Yeah. Because there is a law which I have stated before that warrant the British to speak on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu, to stand for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu, to make sure that they have what it takes, because they have it. And remember, they are the one that colonized Nigeria. And Nigeria must listen to them. Because the person we are talking about here is not just a commoner. It's somebody that UK knows very vividly well. Even late Queen of England will not easily forget in her grave somebody like Nnamdi Kanu. The last word, the last conversation which they had before she passed on. You understand? So the veterans, I don't know. But the issue is this: they know the better. Do you get me? They knows better. Likewise, Nnamdi Kanu and his legal team knows more. Ngozi Alabese and the IPOB, the USB group, I believe they themselves knows. But it's like, the game is now playing diplomatically. Maybe they are following that diplomatical system to go about it, so that they will make sure that by the time they arise, including the British, Nigeria, and international bodies, will not have any portion to caution blame. They will not have a means or a way to portion blame on the Biafrans, on those veterans, on the USB, even on Nnamdi Kanu, and the water view. Do you see why it's like they are very, very calm in their movement? Making sure that they remind everyone that is involved that needed to know in case if he has forgotten or he did not know. Not that we, the Biafran, not that we, the USB, did not know what to do. Or we don't have what it takes to do what we want to do. We have what it takes to do what we want to do. But we are holding on because we don't want to do something that will come back, the whole world, the world will not blame us. We want to hold, to balance everything so that by the time we rise, not even US will stop us. Do you hear what I said? I repeat again, not even US can stop us. Because if they do or if they rise, we will put them to table. That so and so date with the so thing is presented in your table. Then what is your take or what was your reaction? Then the UK, to be precise, UK, this is this and this and this are the things that you're supposed to do, which you fail to do. And as you can see, it was when Donald Trump began to send delegates regard to the case of Nnamdi Kanu here in Nigeria, in Federal High Court, Abuja. The UK now decided to send a delegate once for the past 10 good years. They have been handling this issue, treating the case of Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? You can see the judiciary from Cameroon even sounding it clearly. Are you getting it? They're even sounding it clear that even in anywhere in the world, that Nnamdi Kanu start to defeat Nigeria, to win Nigeria, that nobody will win Nnamdi Kanu, regard to the case. And let me tell you again, before I forge ahead, there is something, yeah, I remember vividly well now. Yeah, Ejimako, one of the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu. Ejimako, yeah. Aloy Ejimako, he says something. That this case, that he personally reported this case to ICC. He reported it to ICJ. He reported it to UN. He was the one that forwarded all this and even to AU, the African Union. You understand me? Which the Yoruba man that was either the secretary of the AU refused to submit to the chairman of the AU. Because it's a case of the Igbos and Nnamdi Kanu, which as we speak now, that man has been removed. The Yoruba man, as we speak now, is no more there. He has been removed because of his criminal attitude and the hatred that they have against the Igbos, which they have been practicing in every corner of their offices. You can see what is happening both in Lagos here. So far so good, I have said, and I'm repeating it again, the veterans knows what they are doing. The USB knows what they are doing. The legal teams have already started a good job that we are waiting to see, to hear the finishing touch on the October 10th. They got to file of no case because Nnamdi Kanu have served everything. Because Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped on the 19th. You understand? In 2021. To Nigeria, but it was clearly made known to Nigerians on the 28th, after 89 days. You understand me? Illegally. And it was against the law. So all these things are the reason why they are abandoned and they are coming down in reporting to ICC. Because when he moved to ICC and to ICJ, then you will know that even America, Russia, if Nigeria like, let them not report, join themselves with the BRICS. Let them join the RICS and BRIC. All join. They will not stop Biafra. And they will not stop the fight. And they will not stop the battle. They will not stop the war that shall befall Nigeria. Both international and locally. Not even the British, like the one they did before. because they are the one in charge, in power, controlling the UN that time. It will not take place again. If they rise, the countries will rise. Yes, just like the way they did before. They think it cannot continue again. Not that we don't know what we do, but we know what we are doing. We want to hold them on Enkramo, on a brocos. How do I mean? To hold them on their prick so that when it shall stand, when the time shall come, if they do anyhow, we break it. So, and that is why the veteran is speaking, the veteran is sounding, the veteran is voicing out, letting people to know, not that they are weak. You know, when somebody is silent, we Africans always see that kind of person as a weak person.
The action is not, you know, the way, you know, they come out every time to talk. They said, you know, they feel they should come out and put their words into action. What do you think is this needed now? Or another point is that do you think that the British, you know, because of what they are gaining from the country Nigeria, that's why you know, they don't want to interfere? And at the same time, a lot of people have said the Britain can never interfere because Nnamdi Kanu betrayed them after they helped him with the first time Nigeria government arrested him.
Point of correction. They have never intervened in the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. There was never a time. That is to start with. I want to correct that motion. Are you hearing me? I want to correct it. So take note of that. Then secondly, they are not sluggish, neither are they being fools or stupid in coming down in what they are doing. No, they know what they are doing. That is why I earlier long said that when they shall rise, that not even America will stop them. And when a man calm down, keep quiet, is silent, doesn't make him a foolish person or a stupid person. And it doesn't make him a lazy type. I don't know whether you get me. No. We know what we are doing. The men knows what they are doing. They are just coming down following some protocols. Any source and every means by which the world will blame them, we portion blame on them, is what they want to block. So that by the time they finish it, they will now rise up to do the needful, which people have been expecting them, saying they are weak, they're supposed to have a... You see that thing you are expecting from them, don't worry, it will come. The action you need or you are expecting from them, the action is on the way. And that action, when it comes, that is why I said, the whole world, Nigeria will know. But before that, let's do the needful. And that needful is what you see them doing. And that is what you see as weakness. The needful is what you are calling weakness. So they are doing it now. By the time they are through, then the action that you have been expecting from them, then you will see it. You understand me? So the UK is because of what they are gaining from Nigeria, like I said before, that they see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as an enemy in such a way or such form that this man wants to take away food from our mouth. Because anything that makes Biafra to pull out of Nigeria, definitely the 60 to 75% of the income and the British benefit from Nigeria is pulling out of British table. You understand? Yes, it's pulling out of British table automatically. Because we, the Biafrans, can never have anything to do with the criminals. Like British. These Europeans are evil. These Europeans are mad. There are not people to deal with, to reckon with, or to have anything to do with. You understand? You can't trust them. Look at what is happening. I don't know if you have traveled to Burkina Faso 5 years ago. Please, if you have been in Burkina Faso 5 years ago, try and visit Burkina Faso today as we speak now. You will see a very huge, a tremendous turnaround and change in Burkina Faso as we speak now, to compare Burkina Faso 5 years ago. These Europeans are very, very wicked. They take what belongs to Africa and they take it to their place and develop their own place. They don't want development to take place in Africa. You see the reason why British said no to Aburi Accord that resulted to the war. The regional government is the best government, and had it is allowed, or it was allowed to take place in Nigeria, today, my beloved brother, you and I will not be reasoning of leaving this country. Nigeria would have been the best place to enjoy. Nobody will be thinking of leaving Nigeria to Canada or whatsoever. Oh. Imagine Ghana today is deporting Nigerians. What a shame. Imagine South Africa deporting Nigeria. What a disgrace. Because of what? The selfishness of the British. They don't want Nigeria to develop. The Europeans doesn't want the growth of Africa. And that is why today, by the help of Chukwu Okike Abiama, by the help of the ministry of Nnamdi Kanu, God have used him to open the eyes of many Africans, much especially the ones that are coming in power currently. And thank God that people, a country like Russia, have risen with what Nnamdi Kanu has been preaching. And today they have decided to support Africa to achieve their dreams, to liberate themselves from slave masters who pretend to give Africa independence, but indirectly still controls their economy and their affairs.
Well, it's quite unfortunate that we have not woken up to understand that you cannot just arrest people because they have equipments on them. American veterans of Igbo descent, Invade.
Okay, so you have witnessed the first proceeding today.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Okay, so let's have your reaction to it. And what would you like to add?
I've seen a change in our system. A very dignified, honorable judge conducting every proceeding with respect. Very respectful, honorable man. I was so impressed. I couldn't believe I was in there, listening to how he conducted the hearing. Okay, so without, it's going to be a very fair hearing.
Okay, there were some claims by the PW1 about the radio station. You are from the diaspora. How do you react to that?
Well, it's quite unfortunate that we have not woken up to understand that you cannot just arrest people because they have equipments on them. When the interview was going on, the leader of IPOB was mentioning in that particular interview that he was just broadcasting, telling the world about what the British government is doing. And there's nothing wrong with him telling the world that we deserve our rights and we deserve what is in London over here, to be treated fairly, to have what they have. Whatever they're enjoying, we need to enjoy it in this country. We don't have to be fighting each other. I think that's what he was trying to communicate.
All right. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
So your name and destination?
My name is Dr. Sylvester Onya, President of American Veterans of Igbo descent.
All right. Thank you for your time.
First of all, we thank God for today. We thank God that the matter has eventually kicked off without rancor. You know, you needed to have been in court to observe the proceedings. All the parties cooperated, and PW1 testified. PW1 is Mr. AAA, as he was designated. He investigated the matter 10 years ago, and today he came and gave his evidence and tendered documents. The matter is very simple. The state has a case against our client, and we are defending him. And for the first time, the matter has been opened, and we have heard what the evidence is. On Friday, we are coming back to cross-examine him. But in the main, the matter has commenced on a good note, very sound note, very civilized trial. And we hope by the grace of God we'll continue on this note and get to the end.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This gentleman here, these lawyers standing with me here, are members of the old guard. We have been there from the get-go, so we know the nitty-gritty of this case. Well, what I can add is we are finally here. The government is finally having the trial that it desires. Our position still remains unchanged despite the ongoing trial. that our client is innocent of the charges, that the case is driven by political considerations, and in the end, the innocence of our client will be established. So we take it from here to 2nd May, when we are going to subject the government witness who testified today. We are going to submit him to, or subject him to cross-examination, and then the truth shall begin to be revealed to everybody. Thank you very much. We appreciate you always being around to cover this very political trial that has been ongoing for the past 10 years. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.